Integrated host. 3. Camera parts. 4. Special charger. 5. Special data line. 6. Single-use laryngoscope blades. 7. Operating manual. Installation. First, pick up the host and any camera parts. Put the steel ball on the camera parts into the host groove, and pull down 45 degrees in the direction of the host groove until the camera parts are stuck into the host pin. Lightly wrench downward by hand to make complete contact between the camera parts and the host circuit contacts. Take out the disposable laryngoscope blade matched with the camera parts in the sterilization bag and put it into the camera parts, and push it to the top of the camera parts clasp point. Clamp tight without loosening. Instructions for use. Turn on. Press and hold the power button for 1 to 3 seconds to turn on. Freeze frame. Press the power button, the screen freeze, and then press to return to work. Take a picture/video. Press the photo button. Take a picture and automatically save. Long press the photo button for about 1 to 3 seconds. Start recording. The screen shows the length of the video, and then lightly press the photo button. Video stop and storage. Normal operation. The green light is on. The display can normally display images. Turn off. Long press the power button for 1 to 3 seconds to turn off. Charging. Please use the original charger and data cable for charging. The blue light indicates that it is charging. The green light indicates that the electricity is full. Battery maintenance. Please use the original charger and data cable for charging. Do not charge for more than 6 hours at a time, and charge at least once every 2 to 3 months when not in use for a long time. Operating instructions. 1. Connect the video laryngoscope according to the assembly instructions and turn on the power switch. 2. Insert the cannula core into the appropriate position in the tracheal tube. 3. Take the patient's supine position, open the patient's mouth, put the laryngoscope blade slowly into the mouth along the midline of the tongue, and observe the display while inserting. 4. When the epiglottis is visible, place the front end of the laryngoscope blade on the laryngeal surface of the epiglottis and gently lift the epiglottis to clearly expose the glottis. 5. Insert the tracheal tube into the patient's mouth along the right side of the laryngeal lens, and when the front end of the tracheal tube appears in the visual field, insert the front end of the tracheal tube against the glottis to the appropriate depth. 6. Keep the position of the laryngoscope and tracheal tube unchanged and pull out the insertion wick, fix the tracheal tube, and withdraw the laryngoscope from the oral cavity. 7. Inflate the tracheal tube cuff and complete intubation. 8. After the laryngoscope is finished using, turn off the power switch. Pinch both sides of the end of the laryngoscope blades with fingers to make laryngoscope blades exit from the clasp point, then remove it in the opposite direction and disposable laryngoscope blades will be disposed of it as medical waste. Wipe the host and camera parts with alcohol swabs to disinfect them. Avoid using alcohol swabs. Cotton balls or gauze with too much humidity to wipe them, then gently push the camera parts in the direction of the arrow to make the steel ball return to the position of the recess of the host. And up out of the camera parts. Disassembly of the parts into the box. Notes. 1. The way to deal with the crash. Left hand video laryngoscope. The right hand to open the right side of the display of the silicon plug. Find the lower end of the groove has a small hole for the reset button. With a circular needle or a thin needle type items into the small round hole, gently press the reset. The display will immediately shut down, and again lightly press the power on button for 3 seconds to normal power on use. 2. Handling of poor contact. If the display appears intermittently in the process of use, usually caused by poor contact. At this point should first shut down, remove the camera parts, use alcohol swabs to clean and wipe the host and camera parts of the contact point location, stains cleaned up, and then dry cotton swabs can be dried. If the contacts are found to be loose or missing contacts, you should promptly contact the manufacturer for maintenance treatment. 3. The method of external large screen. HYHJ-1320 video laryngoscope can not only be used for standalone clinical intubation, but also can be connected to the large screen through a special data cable, which will display the intubation process through the large screen, which is clearer and suitable for multiple clinical observation or teaching. See the video for the connection method. 4. Export of data. For data export, open the silicone plug on the lower right side of the display, find the TF card and lightly press it to pop out and save the data through the card reader.